Hi everybody, it is feeling like spring outside. So tonight we're doing dinner on the grill and I thought I'd show you what we're making, a turkey bacon burger. So I don't know if you're like me, but turkey burgers are probably not my favorite burger, but we've found ways to make them a little bit more delicious here. Have you guys noticed when we send our orders that these little slips of paper come in it and they usually have a recipe on the back? So make sure when you get your orders in the mail, you're checking and not throwing these out because sometimes they have some real gems in there. So this is a recipe for turkey bacon burgers. We have two seasonings we're going to use today, rustic herb and our favorite ultimate steak. Okay, by the way, if you're wondering what this is just a little grinder top that we use sometimes, and these fit on all of our standard jars. So what I have here is about 1.5 pounds of ground turkey. I have about 1/2 pound of chopped bacon, a cup of shredded cheddar, and then 1 egg that I've beaten. So I'm gonna mix all this stuff together and then show you how we assemble burgers here with this cool little tool. So again, I have turkey in here. The next thing that I think that I'm going to add to it is my seasonings, just so I can make sure that they're well distributed. And actually for this one, it's calling for about 1 tablespoon of rustic herb. You guys might remember the lid on our seasoning jars is 2 tablespoons. So all you have to do is pour out about 1/2 cap and then dump that right in. So you don't even have to dirty a spoon. And then it says about 1.5 teaspoons of ultimate steak. So I'm going to take the grinder top off. I'm going to do about 1 teaspoon and then a little bit less, so about 1/2. So those are in there next. Okay, so while I keep working here, I'm going to take, I think, and add in our bacon. So again, this is about 1/2 pound of bacon that I've already chopped up. And then I think what I'm going to do, my hands are going to get pretty yucky, but I'm afraid that if I start adding this and not mixing as I go, it's going to be a little bit of a mess. So you can use a spoon, but I like to put on gloves and just really get in there because I don't want a glob of seasoning in just one of the burgers. You could, of course, do this with ground beef if you prefer, but we always try to pick up some healthier things to eat, and definitely ground turkey is one of those. I just find that ground turkey just can be a little boring from time to time, which is why I was looking for something new to do tonight on the grill that added a little bit of flavor to it. Okay. These gloves really help. Okay, so the bacon, the seasonings are all we have in here so far with the turkey. Next thing we're gonna add is 1 egg that I've already beaten, so that's gonna go in next. And then about 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Okay, so that's there, and it looks like I left some bacon behind. I'll grab that out. Okay, so then you're putting your hands back in and mixing. The cool thing about this recipe is the instructions are for it to go in the oven if you like. So if you don't have a grill, don't worry. You can actually put this one on a greased broiler pan and bake for about 15 minutes in the oven at about 475. The toppings for this one that they're recommending are sliced tomatoes, which is a no-go for me. I'm not a tomato fan. And avocados. So you can see we have our avocados right here. They're ready to go. I'm thinking I'm actually going to do this as an open burger tonight, which means no roll. I might serve it on just a bed of lettuce and just have the avocado on top. You don't even need to add any extra cheese or anything else because you've already got all the goodness inside here. And don't worry, that bacon cooks up nicely inside the burger. Now that we are getting to burger season, I should mention that Tastefully Simple has lots of great burger recipes. All you have to do is head over to tastefullysimple.com, click recipes, and put burgers in the search field, whether you want to do a pork burger, a beef burger, a turkey burger, whatever floats your fancy. Okay, so now it's nice and mushy, right? So I want to show you this little trick here that I have. Many of you might have seen, let me wipe this off a little. Many of you might have seen these burger presses that you can get through maybe your local kitchen store, Bed Bath & Beyond, maybe even Pampered Chef. So this is called a burger press, and I've learned by trial and error the best way to do it. So it's set there. One of the things I'm going to do is take this meat here, and I'm going to divide it up into burgers before I get started. So like a good handful, and then I'll be able to see how many I'm working with. You can make your burgers as big or as small as you like. If it's dinner for us, then I tend to make a larger burger because I definitely don't want a slider size for dinner. It's our main course. So let's see how many we get here. It said that you should get about 6, and I think they're right. All right, so these are just loose things here. So then I'm looking and I can say, okay, look what, this one looks a little smaller. I'll add a little bit more there. Oh, now we look about even. Okay, so you have your meat all shaped out, and then what you're gonna do is slide this top piece of wax paper over. And when I first started using the burger press, I would just place it right in here, and then I just found it got really sticky and messy. So here's the trick, everybody. If you take the burger, put the wax paper over first, then take your burger. Okay, so you have your meat here, your happy handful, and set it in the center. And then what you're gonna do is fold up the top like this, so it completely covers it. Then you're grabbing this, and you're pushing down to seal. And then you can just wrap it up like a gift. Look at how nicely that is. So then it just keeps it from sticking to the plastic. Now, if I was doing fresh meat, we actually defrosted this ground turkey today, but if this was fresh, this is how I would freeze it. If I was making some for dinner and freezing, I would actually put these inside of a freezer bag and then freeze them for later. But these burgers will get to this week because this was all meat that's already been defrosted, and you definitely don't want to freeze that again. So again, just pushing down to kind of seal it and wrap it up like a gift. All right, so I have 2 left to do. I won't make you stay with me, but again, this is a turkey bacon burger using rustic herb and ultimate steak. I'll post after photos later on, but I hope that you guys are getting excited for grilling season, and this might be a recipe you want to check out. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.